So, news earlier this week was that an Arkham sequel was is being released this year, 2013, and I just wanted to take this video to kind of like talk about like my ideas as to what the sequel could be and like some of my theories. Now, like all of this for the most part is just like a big theory, and it's not like what I would like to happen in the game, but it's just like my theories right on the spot. So, I guess what I'll talk about is stuff that we know right off the bat, like from Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. And things that we know is that the Joker, the real Joker, is dead. Like, it's dead, which was it's viewed as one of the most, unexpected and most heartfelt video game deaths of all time. And, so, Joker is one of everybody's favorite villains. Talia is still alive. Um, Robin is Tim Drake and not Dick Grayson or Jason Todd. So, Nightwing is also mentioned kind of sort of in the game as an add-on character. Um, let's see what else. Well, there's a lot of other things that we kind of know. Those just like brief things that kind of go to like the point that I'm getting to. But here's some just other random stuff. Ra's al Ghul, I'm pretty sure that he's still alive because at the end of the game, um, yeah, spoiler alert, I haven't heard it. But at the end of the game, after Joker dies, and then you end up, well, this is before Joker dies, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, somewhere in there, when you go back to the place where Ra's al Ghul's body was, you see that it's no longer there on top of the fence. Um, let's see, Catwoman and Nightwing and Robin were both in the game. Black Mask escaped from Arkham Asylum, and we have Hush running around with Bruce Wayne's face on. So I'm hoping that he'll be in the sequel. But anyway, that's for another video. But my main focus is the Joker and Ra's al Ghul and the Red Hood. This is kind of like what I want in the game, but like this is like how I can kind of see the game going. I can see the game starting off with Harley Quinn, like pretty much right after the Joker dies. She gets hold of his body or something, and she goes to Talia or Raish and try to get them to use the Lazarus Pit to revive the Joker. But Ra's al Ghul being, Ra's al Ghul, um, he won't. I don't see him agreeing to that. So, I mean, especially after what happens to Jason Todd in the comics and like even in the movie Under the Red Hood. So I don't see that going over well. But I see that being like an attempt, and I could honestly see the game starting off that way with you maybe possibly playing as Harley Quinn, like starting off and trying to revive the Joker. And of course, it'll be a few time effort, even if you even get that far as to actually get the Joker into the Lazarus Pit. But somewhere in there, I see Jason Todd popping up and either you know, shooting at Harley Quinn or Talia or Ra's al Ghul to try to prevent them from reviving the Joker. I mean, because in the first place, I feel like Jason Todd would be ecstatic for the fact that the Joker is dead. The man that put him into this, the man that put him where he is now, is finally dead. And I would see him being the last person that would like to see him alive again. I mean, I feel like Batman would rather see the Joker alive again before um, Jason himself. And that's just kind of my thoughts on that. And like, I haven't had like an actual chance to sit down and think of like this whole theory and walk through like how I would love the game to be, because I absolutely love the first one, and the second one was just mind blowing. It was just that good. But um, some other things that we can kind of know or infer from knowledge and the internet is that if you looked at the Easter eggs and whatnot of Arkham City, you know that at the end of the game, there's like this encrypted message, and it's from the Scarecrow. So we can infer or imply that Scarecrow will be the main villain, and we can kind of solidify this knowledge by seeing that um, Warner Brothers has already like registered a lot of domain names, most of which imply that Arkham is going to be like this bigger place. It won't just be like Arkham Asylum or Arkham City anymore. It's going to be Arkham World. And I use the word world loosely because we're not sure if it's going to be that big. But at the end of the game, you also find this little catacomb, I guess, of Scarecrow, full of like all the sphere toxin and stuff like that. So you know, it's it. I feel like the game will be more so centered around Scarecrow. Personally, playing through the first two games, my least favorite part was the Scarecrow part. I felt like it was just kind of that's in my opinion. I loved everything about the game, but my least favorite part was the Scarecrow part, just because it was. I won't say that it was challenging, but it wasn't an actual engagement. Maybe I'm just saying that because I absolutely sucked at that part. That was the only parts of the game where I had trouble with. So maybe some of you guys thought that, oh, because I, had trouble at this part, that was your favorite or stuff like that. But that's only my opinion. And there's also been words that Huntress might actually be in the sequel. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. And personally, I'm hoping to see like a bigger, like in versus Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Arkham City had like this larger rogue gallery than its predecessor, Arkham Asylum. And so I'm kind of hoping, since Arkham City expanded upon this larger family for the villains, I'm hoping that we get a little bit more of the Bat family as well in the sequel, which would be cool because, um, you know, unless you played Harley's Revenge, you don't get to play as like Nightwing or Robin. But I really love Robin in Arkham City as well. His design and everything. He was just like the total bamf. But yeah, I mean, we only received this news like this week, so this is a really rusty video. But let me know what you guys think. Anything you disagree with, comment, subscribe, like. Uh, just let me know in the comment section. And yeah, peace.